What's up? I'm back. I'm waking up from a nap. So we're gonna talk about a pure heart, but part three. So I left off that, at Jeremiah 17:9. And where we left off is that being a pure heart is an anomaly. So it's important that you understand that. And I want to dive back into Jeremiah 17:9, which says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked." So, what that means is it's natural for the heart to be deceitful. And it's also natural for the heart to produce and give wickedness. So that's in thoughts. That's even in carrying out thoughts. So you have to understand, you have to work overtime to be a pure heart, because it is natural to be an unpure heart. It's natural. And I don't even, I don't want to say this, but it does go back to the beginning, to where, Eve and the serpent went. Because what did the serpent do? It was deceitful to Eve, and making Eve believe that God was doing something that wasn't beneficial to her and Adam. It wasn't true, but because of her taking those actions and believing it, because again, what does it say? The heart is deceitful above all things, and it is desperately wicked. So the heart draws to the wicked side of things, and the parent, I'm not going to say that. It draws to the wickedness of things. It naturally draws into the bad ideas and intentions. So you have to take time out and become better. Because if you don't, then that's how you walk into being an unpure heart. And you also have to understand, unpure hearts are preaching. They rich. They run in the streets in Bentleys and stuff. So you can't even think that, because this pastor has all of these things and all these people, that they must be sent from God. Because no, that's not technically true. And I hate to say this, but a lot of pastors lie to their congregations. And a lot of people don't go to church technically to find God. They go to church to network. They go to church because they want to be a part of a program that the church is running, and has ties to. They're looking for a soulmate. There's so many reasons why people go to church, and it is not always to find God. So that's another thing you have to understand as you walk in and go into church, and understanding the mindset of church is that it is not built to technically, it's not built now. Let me say that. It has not always been this way. But it is not built now really for the flow of God like people think it is. There's so many other things that run through churches, it's not even funny. And really, to be frank, Jesus goes into it, where, if you read even Jesus' story, how he was fighting with the Jews to fix things, because the church was just so imbalanced and the spirit really wasn't in church. And that should even make you understand, like, how complicated it is being a pure spirit, because the Jews technically were so against Jesus, they killed Jesus. They helped kill that man. Ugh. Ugh. Jesus, help my spirit work through this, what you're asking me to say, Lord. Oh. Mm. But yes, they, if you read scripture, this is scripture, they helped give him up and said, yes, do what you want with him. Mm. Mm. I'll be frank, that's why I really don't like Resurrection Sunday and Passover and all that stuff. Because to hear and read it, it really just sickens my spirit, because that's what people do. People kill pure spirits and pure hearts. They kill them. They suck them out and kill them and depress them, and it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It is a mess. Ooh, my head. But yeah, they killed Jesus. And I just want to leave with this. It's hard being a pure spirit. You just need to understand that. But even though it's hard, I wouldn't say don't be it, because Jesus now is known all over the place, to the point people reimagine what Jesus even looks like, because a lot of what people think Jesus looks like is technically not how Jesus looks. Just saying. But all of that happened because the Jews were really just that against him, and God lifted Jesus to show how wicked the world is. You killed my only son. Because see, people don't correlate that part. You killed my only son because you're that wicked. And then you pray to me to fix your mess. And I have to blink and keep my eyes open, some of this, and smile and laugh, because it really makes me angry. Because when you think about it, people are some sick individuals. People are sick. And then, and that even shows the purity of God. Even though you have killed my child. I'm still going to give you a way back to me. It's a complicated way back to me, but you can get that way back. Okay, I gotta get off. But that's part 3. All right, bye.